Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a first impressions on the new Maybelline SuperStay 24-Hour Full Coverage Foundation. This has been reformulated quite a few times and this is the latest reformulation. This was the original packaging that I was familiar with. I love this foundation. It was then reformulated and repackaged into this, which I do like, but it's not a favorite of mine. And now we have this bad boy here. I picked mine up in the Priceline sale and I have the shade 34 Soft Bronze. One of the things I did notice about it is the shade selection. It's not very extensive. It's a lot of pink based colors, not yellow based tones of foundation. The shade that I've picked in might not be the right shade, but it's the right tone. So I'm hoping it matches. I have no idea. It does say full coverage foundation up to 24 hours of wear. Not that I'd be wearing a foundation for 24 hours. I have heard really good things about this new formulation of this foundation, and so I am very, very excited to test it out. If you didn't know, I have an oily T-zone. The rest of my face is pretty much normal. I do also want to point out that I have fake tanned my face. It just doesn't take like the rest of my body. So with this foundation, I aim to match it to my décolletage. I do have the new Master Prime Hydrating Primer from Maybelline, so I am going to use this today. I do usually use a primer, so I'm going to use this on one side of my face. And then on the other, I'm using the NYX Photo Loving Primer Anti-Redness. Okay, so I'm using the anti-redness on this side. I'm using an Exo Beauty flat face brush on one side, then I'm using my damp Kmart sponge on the other. It comes with a nice pump, which is fantastic. And I also like that you won't be able to see that it's dirty because of the lid, whereas this one you can see everything. Okay, so I'm gonna try it out on this side of my face first. I'm gonna use the brush. Okay, so that coverage is like amazing. The color isn't too bad either. That applied so quickly. I need some more on my forehead, but that coverage so far, wow. So that applied really quickly. I was able to even it out, but it needs more coverage. That was only one pump as well. So here's one pump on this side. And just using the Kmart sponge. Of course, the coverage isn't going to be as high with the sponge. It still applied really nicely, evenly. It just doesn't have the same coverage. The only thing about using a brush is it can tend to go cakey, but I'm just gonna pop some straight on the brush and go over. Look, I can still see some scarring, especially around here, but it does look pretty good, and I can still see like freckles on my forehead. So this is 2 layers, and then this side 1 layer. I can see that it has dried down. It's still a little bit tacky, but it's got a nice satin finish to it. So you can still see like that bit of glow there, bit of glow on my nose. I might put a little bit more coverage on my cheeks because I can still see a bit shining through there that I'd like to cover. It layers up quite nicely. The other thing is, like, I know sometimes I apply my makeup here and then I'll go into like the bathroom or something and I can see that it's like patchy, you know, around here or something, which is so strange, but it might be the studio lighting as well. It actually looks really lovely at this stage. I am cautious that it might get cakey throughout the day, but I'll show you a close-up. Okay, so I'm going to go and do the rest of my makeup and come back and show you the finished product. Do a flash test, and it is 10:46 a.m. So I think I've been applying this for about 10 minutes or so. Hey guys, I totally forgot to do a check-in on my foundation. It's 1:37. I finished my makeup like well over an hour ago, maybe an hour and a half ago, and I've just filmed another video. But anyway, let's have a look at this Poundo. I feel like it's really highlighted my bumps. Someone told me to put aloe vera gel all over my face at nighttime, and I feel like it's making my bumps worse. My bumps are sticking out right now, but it looks really amazing. Like, I mean, it's that matte, that super matte look, especially when setting it. It's a flawless looking matte foundation. Potentially does look a little bit cakey, but even while applying it, I was thinking I was applying too much anyway, so. Let me just go do a flash test. Oh my God. I just took all those photos without a memory card. Let's try this again. Oh my God, it looks amazing with the flash. As per usual, taking on my Sony Alpha 5000. It looks amazing with the flash. It looks so good. The camera does have like a filter on it which blurs out like fine lines, but honestly, like, it looks flawless. So this would be something that I wouldn't hate wearing to a special occasion because it looks that good. So yeah, what I'm going to do is go on with my day as per usual, and I will check back in with you in a few hours. Look, it is nearly 2 p.m. I can't believe I forgot to film that bit of the video. I'm really sorry. But so far, so good. Wow, I need to stop. I'm being so lame today. Okay, well, I'll see you in a few hours. Hey guys, I'm back. It is 7:15. I should have done an LA check-in, but I didn't. So it's a little bit dark outside, so hopefully the lighting is not too bad. At this stage, I think that the makeup looks pretty good. I feel like it does look a little bit cakey in certain places, like around my mouth. It did transfer. Dean was annoying me, and then like I went to annoy him back, and then my whole face rubbed against his t-shirt. So it's kind of transferred from there. And I feel like it has transferred a bit from my chin, but I have been touching my chin probably. You know what? It is still really matte. It is like unbelievably matte. I've had some fallout from that eyeshadow, and I did blow my nose, so it's transferred a little bit there. It looks really good for, what is it, 8 hours of wear? I'm gonna leave it on for another 2 hours and check back in with you then, but I'll do a close-up and show you. The color is actually pretty good. It oxidized a lot from when I first put it on. But yeah, I'll see you in about 2 hours. Hi guys, I am back with my final check-in. It is 9:37 p.m. Yeah, so let's have a look. Look, I feel like it does look a little bit cakey, but I've definitely seen worse. For this being a drugstore foundation, I am really, really happy with it. I think it's as good as people say it is. Like, is this the old formula or... Thank you, Maybelline. Like, I mean, obviously I look a little bit shiny, but I can deal with that. Okay, I'll show you close up. So here's a close up. Now this is the side which had the Maybelline primer. This is the side with the NYX primer. Here's a close up of my forehead, my chin, nose. Let me just see if there's a difference between the primers. To be honest, I can't really notice that much of a difference. If anything, the Maybelline one looks a bit better, even though it's the hydrating one. Like, it just looks a little bit less shiny, if you know what I mean. How good's this lip? I've touched it up once and it's still on. It's still, I've had dinner, I've eaten, I've drank, like, water, I mean. I am really impressed the fact that all of this is drugstore makeup as well. It's not just the foundation. That has definitely worn away from where I bumped into old mate. I'm gonna give this like a 9.5 out of 10, honestly, because it's still on my face. It's still intact. It does look quite dark, so you know, that's one of the downsides I did mention before. It does really oxidize. I don't think it really had any scent to it, which is a good thing. And that's nearly 11 hours of wear as well. So obviously it's meant to be a 24-hour wear. I'm never going to wear it. I should wear it for 24 hours one time and test it. I don't think I could do that. I know a few of you guys have tested this out and you have really, really liked it. Do you think you'll buy it? Do you think you'll try it? I would love to know your opinions on this. I would definitely say it is an upgrade to the reformulated version, and it could be even better than the first version of it. And one of the down things is obviously the color range. I think I'm going to have to go in and suss out the color range again just to see, and I think I'll be picking up a few lighter shades as well, because this is the kind of foundation that I would typically wear to work and have it last all day and look flawless and whatnot. So I do like to have a few different colors to wear during the week when my tan's a different color. It's up there. It's pretty good, guys. So that is the end of this first impressions. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will leave a playlist linked down below of all my first impression videos, and I have a lot of new foundations to test out as well. There is a tutorial on this makeup look which I'll also have linked down below, so don't forget to go watch that if you want to know what else I'm wearing. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're having a lovely day and I will see you next time. Bye!